Hey there, hope you're doing well. Ever wondered how a delicious omelette gets pixel perfect? I didn't, but here it is. Let's crack it, chop it, and cook it, pixel by pixel. Starting with the star ingredient, the egg. But white or brown? I stared at it for a second. Brown feels rustic. But white, on the other hand, it gives that classic omelette vibe. So white it is. So once I complete the egg, I save it and I create a new onion sheet. So here again the confusion, purple or brown. This purple is giving me some sort of witch vibes, but today I am all up for some earthy vibes. So brown onion wins. And for that extra little detail, I add a tiny stem on top. Gotta keep this onion cute. Now I'm adding these patterns to the onion. So this is basically the peel. The inside of the onion is lighter than this. So I'm drawing these patterns on the outside. I'm trying to do this as perfect as possible, but I'm not an expert, as you all know by now. I have resized it so that I can get the patterns right. Here I am also increasing the width of the stem so that it can meet the dimensions of the onion really well. As you all know, onion is the root and the stem is again the stem part of it. Okay, that looks good. Now for the salt shaker. Do I really need, to add these holes? Firstly, let's figure out the shape. I think the shape looks good. It's not something that you always see. So I'm getting the color from my game palette, adding salt, and yep, the holes. You know what? Just because I've given so much time into thinking and drawing this, I'm going to keep the holes. And how else will the salt come out? Anyways, I'm switching up to a 128 cross 128 canvas, perfect for pixel art magic. First, I draw this bowl. Draw the bowl. I could have just used this circular shape thing from the tools, but yeah, I tried to draw it manually. Okay, I'm going to add the colors to the bowl. So I'm going to take that gray shade, add it over there. The egg is here. Wait a second. I drew this egg vertically, but wouldn't it be easier if it was horizontal, at least to crack the egg up? Pixel perfect placement is the key here. So once I draw this egg with the similar looking dimension, I'm going to add this horizontal egg over here and I'm going to draw this crack. Oh my god, that looks so good. I will not even be, like surprised if a chick comes out of it. Okay, so now that we have drawn the crack, I'm drawing this egg white and egg yolk. So I'm trying to figure out the colors for this one and also trying to make the placement as right as possible. Okay, I'm cracking the egg. I crack it gently and the egg flows into the bowl. One down. But wait, the color doesn't seem right. It looks like, some liquid out of the sewage. So I'm just going to not decrease the opacity or anything. I'm just going to keep it this yellow. And then for the egg yolk, I'm going to stick with orange. Okay, I think that looks pretty decent. So I'm making it seem as if the yolk is falling down, the egg yolk and the white is falling down. We can't call this egg white here, it's egg yellow. Okay, as if it's falling down into the bowl. One down. Oh, but hey, who eats an omelette with just one egg? Let's do that again. Second egg. Let's crack it up and make it ready. Here all I have to do is copy the previous frames, add it to the next frame, just keep the bowl with having one egg in it. So that's all I had to do here. So into this bowl I'm going to draw two egg yolks, and in the next scene I'm going to add this big orange layer. I just want it to seem as if I've stirred it. Now here comes the onion. First, of course, the tiny little cute stem. Then the peeling process begins. Gotta be gentle here. I don't want to ruin the layers. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just removing this part of the onion, and I want it to look as if I'm, de-peeling it. So the skin of the onion has to be removed first, and then I'll start chopping them. So yeah, I'm just removing this and I'm going to keep it a little far from the onion, as if I'm slowly removing it. Now I'm going to chop it vertically. But here's the thing, I'm not a fan of long strings of onion in my omelette. If you are, good for you. So I got into full chop mode. After I've cut the horizontal slices, now I'm going to cut them vertically, just how I like it. I am a picky eater, so I need tiny diced onion. I think I'll be a good pixel chef rather than a real chef in the kitchen. Anyways, now all I have to do is add this onion into my bowl. Straight it goes. No one is going to see it properly because you see the colors are all near shades of yellow and orange. Okay, so I am done with the onion part. Now for the final ingredient, our salt. So I grab the salt shaker and I'm going to give it a little shake. Every time I see salt, falling down vertically, I remember Gordon Ramsay. Wait, did I just say Golden Ramsay? Sorry, Gordon Ramsay. Watch as tiny salt particles fall gracefully into the bowl, just enough to add the perfect flavor. Anyways, time to stir it up. Stirring it up all together, lifting it up. Look, I really have to flip this bowl at a 60-degree angle to pour it into the pan. But honestly, drawing that angle for me is a nightmare right now because I've already spent around 1.5 hours and I don't want to elongate the time. So let's, cheat a little bit and just flip it by 90 degrees. So, okay, after flipping this, I remember that I need a pan as well, right? Where else will I cook my egg omelette? I can't have it liquidy. That's not why I've spent so long. So, I'm adding this pan over here, adding this silver color to it. And what else do I need? I think I also need something down, right? Something to heat it up. So, okay, I'm adding this fire element. Fast forwarding it a little bit, and here I'm trying to drop the egg mixture from the bowl to our pan. Okay, the egg mixture pours down into the pan, spreading out evenly eventually. Feels so good to hear and say as well, but drawing it is not the same vibe. I took this spray thingy to draw the onion, and also I tried to add the salt, but let's get real. You can't actually see the tiny particle of salt. They either get melted or dissolved. Now that I've spread the egg mixture into my pan, in the next layer, I'm going to make it into this even shape. And yep, that is where the sizzling starts happening and the egg omelette magic pixels take into picture. The heat's on and we are cooking. Little steam particles need to start rising from the omelette, right? Otherwise, how did the color from yellow go to orange? So here I'm taking a white shade and I've decreased the opacity to make it seem as if there is steam taking place. Okay, the steam makes me feel as if I can almost smell it. Almost, not really, but almost. I let it cook just enough, not too runny, not too dry. The pixel are doing their thing. Okay, so here's how it's finally looking. You can see that it's looking really tasty. I really want to have this egg omelette. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Bye.